But specifically today, I want to share with you a comparison of 4 softwares. If you stick around to the end, I'm going to show you the 4th one because there's a nuance to it, and I promise you it'll make sense when I explain. The 3 softwares I really want us to primarily focus on are Kartra, Kajabi, and ClickFunnels, okay? Because a lot of people are researching which one's going to work best for them. So let's dive right into the first category, the checkout and the funnel pages. So obviously that's what they're built for, but with some nuances. So specifically for our drag and drop editor and whether or not they have share. So Kartra is definitely drag and drop. I think it's one of the simplest ones to be able to drag things around and move things around. ClickFunnels is also drag and drop. It's one of the reasons why people really like this software tool. And keep in mind, I'm talking about the starter plans or the baseline pricing on all of these software plans, because as you scale up, you get more features, but I'm going to talk about the baseline plans. I think that's really important to start somewhere. Now, when it comes to sharing, and I'll show you this here in a moment, this is a feature that Kajabi really doesn't have. They don't allow you to share full-on funnels. And they also don't have drag and drop. Okay guys, little correction here. I did just find out, and especially my mentors are also doing this, you can share zip files that you can import on Kajabi. It's not as intuitive as the other platforms, but it is actually possible. They have an editor that I'm going to show you here in a moment. Kind of clicks on, screens kind of flow on, but it's not truly, sincerely drag and drop. And when it comes to sharing, you can also share on Kartra. You can share a lot of things which are really exciting, including the pages, the designs, the tagging, the forms, the emails. It goes on and on and on, okay? And with ClickFunnels, you can share, but it's primarily just the pages. So just to recap on the first criteria, which is having nice checkout pages, funnel pages, really any of them are an option. But when you boil it down to looking for a nice drag and drop editor, Kartra and ClickFunnels are going to be there for the win. And if you're interested in either sharing or receiving designed funnel pages, definitely Kajabi is not an option. Let's move on to category number 2. Okay, sweet, you guys. Category number 2, we're talking about emails and tagging. Remember, I am talking about the starter plans on each of these accounts. As you pay more, you obviously get this feature set. So outright, on the baseline plan for ClickFunnels, you have to integrate a third-party email tool. So this gets an X in my book, because at $100 a month, it's already the same price as the baseline with Kartra, and you are allowed to send automatic emails, set up email automations, send out sequences, tag people, and it has some really cool tagging functionality. For instance, you can tag someone after they're already in your database simply for landing on a page. You can tag them for watching a certain percentage of your video. Really cool stuff. And then with Kajabi as well, you can send out automatic emails in their baseline plan without having to integrate a third-party email system. And with almost all of these, you could integrate another system if you want, but I really believe in less is more. When you streamline your softwares, it makes things easier. So to recap, when it comes to emails and tagging, I definitely feel like this is where ClickFunnels is lacking, and they do have a $300 a month suite that keeps continuing to increase in price. And I've heard a lot of rumblings that it doesn't quite work the way people want it to. When it comes to email sends, Kartra and Kajabi are pretty comparable in terms of their deliverability, and I really like the tagging features in both of them. They're quite simple, and it's easy to send mass emails and automated emails to your customers and clients. All right, you guys, number 3 is a membership area, because chances are, if you're looking for a funnel builder, you're interested in selling a program or a product or a digital product, and for your customers, you probably want them to have an experience of logging in to your members area. Now, each one of these softwares, ClickFunnels, Kajabi, and Kartra, are going to allow you to create a members area with a little bit of nuance, and I want to explain that. Let's start with ClickFunnels. The membership area is mediocre. The experience is subpar. And what I find is that even ClickFunnels themselves, when they sell their online coaching programs, they put a lot of coding effort and they go in and they write all this crazy custom code for it to look and feel like a cool members area, because the baseline features for ClickFunnels don't really allow for it to look or feel very cool. All right, let's look at Kajabi. Kajabi is really cool when it comes to their members area because it's super simple to set up and it has a phone app. So some of the well-known Kajabi people out there, like Danielle Leslie or Brandon Bouchard, when people download the Kajabi app, they have your course right next to those folks' course, right? And like, if that's the trajectory you're heading, it's really a cool feeling of clout for them to be able to pop open a Kajabi app and see every course they bought from creators online. So that's a really cool feature, and I would give it a double plus. I would also say that the best membership editing platform is Kartra, because unlike Kajabi or ClickFunnels, where you're really limited on the amount of different elements you can add to a page, with Kartra, you can really add unlimited things. You can add buttons, you can add custom coding, you can add drop-down lists, you can add checklists, you can add any kind of page element that you would on a normal funnel page into the members area, which makes it the most customizable choice of them all. And you can basically reinforce your brand with your customers because they're going to your website, your domain, to log into their members area, not relying on a Kajabi app. So I hope that makes sense, that this is actually, I think, to sum it up in the membership area category, I believe that Kartra has the best members area. It may not be the simplest or quickest to set up, but it is the most customizable and still super simple. All right, category number 4, y'all, video hosting. Now, you might be wondering, why does video hosting have anything to do with a funnel building or an all-in-one platform kind of software? It actually has a lot to do with it. Because of the way that YouTube has changed how videos are displayed when embedded, you don't want your course content played and then right afterwards it goes, would you like to see this relevant video on dinosaur eggs? And that has nothing to do with your brand, right? So in order to avoid that, most content creators are going to have to upload their videos onto another third-party tool. And what's the problem with that? It becomes incredibly incrementally expensive. In fact, my coach has told me that he wishes he hadn't gotten so far into hosting all of his videos on Wistia because he spends $1,500 a month just on the video hosting. So this is the part where I really feel like you start to see some major differences in these software tools. ClickFunnels simply does not allow you to upload your videos directly to the platform. And that is incredibly, it's just incredibly unfortunate because you're left going to upload them elsewhere and then embed them into your members areas, into your funnel pages. I just don't like it. Kajabi allows you to upload your videos and it's embedded with the Wistia platform. So you get the brilliance of the Wistia player without having to pay for their premium software on their own. It comes incorporated into Kajabi. So that's really nice. Now, when it comes to video hosting on Kartra, I'm pretty much obsessed. Not only can you upload your videos, and I will say that the cool news is they just announced some of their plans are going to have unlimited bandwidth, which used to be a complaint and it's no longer a complaint, but you can also see them in a video library that Kajabi doesn't really give you access to. So once you upload these, not only can you add video overlays and call to actions, you can add tagging as people watch the videos, but you have this video library where you can go back and look at statistics of how many people actually see your videos and what's working and what isn't. So they definitely get my vote here when it comes to video hosting, for sure. So yeah, so just to recap on video hosting, you guys, it becomes incredibly cumbersome if you have to go out there and put it on a third-party tool and embed it. So ClickFunnels is just not cutting it in this category. Kajabi and Kartra will allow you to upload directly to their platform. And if you're really the kind of video savvy entrepreneur and you want to see your statistics per video and just do some really cool advanced stuff that they break it down so simply, Kartra is the clear winner in this category. Category number 5. Now this really gets to the sense of wanting an all-in-one platform, is a lot of people say, well, I've been building my website on WordPress or Squarespace, and I want my funnel building platform to allow me to build my website as well. Now, this is a tricky scenario because really none of these tools are effectively established as a website builder. It's kind of the thing that they all put together sort of as an afterthought down the road. But having designed websites for 7 years, I can tell you there's a couple of things that you specifically want to make sure of if you're going to move your entire business into one of these platforms and build your website there. And what are those elements? It's pretty much the ability to have global settings and to move things between page to page pretty quickly, okay? So I will tell you that from a website standpoint, what I mean by global settings would be a header, a footer, and maybe some sections there that you like to duplicate on multiple pages of your website and then have it link all together. I would just say, hands down, the baseline plan of ClickFunnels is simply not set up for it. I've seen a lot of people clunk together, making their basic menus and then having to log in to each and every funnel, each and every page, and change out those links or add in a new section. It's not the greatest. So I wouldn't really use that if you were looking at it as an all-in-one. I would just stick to using them as funnel building software. For Kajabi, they do have some settings for setting up a header and footer, but unfortunately, there's no way if you update your header or footer to push those updates live to all the pages you've already created. So as your business grows, at this point, it's not on their 12-month roadmap. A lot of people have asked for it over the last 4 years, and they just simply don't have this functionality. I'm not a big fan of it. I love Kajabi. I love them for their sleekness, but the fact that if you change a footer link, you have to log into every single page and update each one of those pages, click in and update each one of those pages, just becomes incredibly cumbersome over the long run. So while they do sort of have the remnants of it, I'm just gonna tell you that it's just not the place to build a website either. You are better off building a website on WordPress or Squarespace and using Kajabi for its membership area and funnel more so than building out a website. The closest that this software comes is this one here. I'm gonna give it a half check. Because again, it's not really designed to be a website builder, but Kartra has the ability to push settings to as many pages in your site as possible. For me, it's the closest thing that comes comparatively to something like WordPress or Squarespace, and it's incredibly easy to build out a menu, change it in one place, and push those updates live on all the other places. So to recap, when it comes to building your website, and what I mean by that is like just building out a more robust website, having the menus, having the footers, having the sections that repeat on different pages, however you want to describe your business overall, rather than just a funnel based on one product. The winner in this category is Kartra. And I definitely would not recommend trying to build a website on ClickFunnels, and go at your own risk if you're using Kajabi. All right. Okay, so that brings us to the next category, you guys, blog. Blogging is still very important in 2020. Blogging is a way for you to set up things that people may search for on Google in the long run. And really, to be totally honest, because I would hate somebody to come back to this video and say, why did you leave me astray? All of these are gonna have to get an X, unfortunately. And here's the thing, is that each one of them are trying in their own right. And I would say that Kajabi is probably going to get a little honorable mention here, because when I think of a blog, I think of being able to create a post in one instance and then pull it based on categories into any other page that you want. So you can always show your blog role. Well, the only tools that really have that are the blog-based companies like Wix, WordPress, Squarespace, because these companies weren't really set up to do that, but they're trying. The closest that it comes to a blog is on Kajabi, because you do get a blog feed and a blog role. It's not very customizable, it's kind of basic, kind of plain, but if you were wanting to blog on the platform, it does have some basic search engine optimization features, and you could definitely use it. When it comes to Kartra, I think this is the thing that I'm really hoping for the most improvement from them on, because you can create blog posts, but they're effectively the exact same thing as pages. So when it comes to having your blog roll or your feed show up or appear on different pages, you basically have to design that manually. And so as of now, I know it's something that they're working on, but they're not cutting it in the blogging department. You could always use another blogging tool because overall it is a great software. So yeah, just to recap on the blog, there are better ways to blog on the internet than these platforms. They are working on it, they're adapting, they're trying to be all in one, and they know that that's definitely a feature set, but it is a functionality that is really built and intended for content management systems, and they're just not set up that way. But I would say that Kajabi is probably the most promising in this category. All right, guys. Category that for me is a little bit unexpected is having a help desk or a community forum. Now, I'll run through this quickly because honestly, you may not be even interested in using some of this functionality, and I didn't know if I was either until I saw what was possible. For ClickFunnels in their baseline package, you don't get that. ClickFunnels themselves have used other softwares in order to create forum, and they pretty much just run a lot of their chat threads and stuff through Facebook groups, which is totally fine. For Kajabi, they have a community forum feature, and I would say that most people find it to be in beta, that they're working on it, right? And that is really cool, but it's also, I just want to still call it kind of plain. So they're going to get a half check mark on that. As for Kartra in their baseline plan has something called a help desk, which is incredibly robust. And anytime someone will click on the little help desk widget and they want to submit a comment, a question, a support ticket to your company through your website, it will attach itself, all of their answers and all of their ticket requests to their person in your communications tab, so that you can see a history of everything they've bought, everything they've asked for, everything they've discussed with your company. And that is super cool. It's, for me, to recap this category of help desk or community, this kind of feature, the clear winner is Kartra. And it's kind of the benefit and feature I didn't even know I needed that came straight out of the box with the baseline starter plan that I was really, really impressed with. So they get a big win down there. All right, you guys, the last category is affiliate. And then I want to share with you something pretty awesome that's brand new. And like I said in the beginning of this video, something that you're probably going to want to know. When it comes to having affiliates, every single one of these softwares has a partner program, so you can go promote the software and they will pay you handsomely or beautifully to bring people into their software, and some of these pay commissions up to 40%, which is really amazing. What I'm talking about is an affiliate program where you can create custom links for people that want to promote your products or services. And not all of these are created equal. So when it comes to having an affiliate program, in the baseline packages for each of these programs, you can create that in Kartra right off the bat from their starter plan. Create affiliate links for your programs. You can even do automatic payout on PayPal to people that promote and help sell your programs and your digital products. With Kajabi, you need to be in their second tier plan, their middle tier plan. So because I'm comparing baseline packages, I'm gonna have to give this an X, but they do have an affiliate program just as long as you upgrade. Same thing when it comes to ClickFunnels. They have an affiliate program, but you have to upgrade, and I really think that their upgraded plan is okay. I'll leave it at that. I think their upgraded plan is probably not even what you would want, considering that really this is just a funnel building company, and the other two are really attempting to be an all-in-one platform. So to sum up the affiliate structure, it's really cool that you get this tool in the baseline plan. Keep in mind that as you upgrade all three of these softwares, you get access to that. Okay, I just want to mention a couple of other things that are specific. You can just go out to the pricing pages on each one of these softwares, and I have linked below my affiliate links for each one of these. So if you want to check them out, I highly encourage you to click on that link. I'd love to support you further. And especially if it's Kartra or ClickFunnels, I'd love to share with you some funnel templates that I have, some pages, happy to share those. Just send me an email. All of that is in the description. Let me say specifically that you're going to want to see what's right for you when it comes to domain names. If you only have a single domain name and one custom domain, you're good on any of these. If you're interested in having multiple domain names, multiple .com names, then take a look at the prices and the incremental cost it will cost you in order to integrate multiple domains. I hope that makes sense. And the same thing goes for team members. If you're looking to have your entire team in your platform, take a look at which softwares are going to allow for the most number of team members. All right, guys, this is the part where I'm getting really jazzed about this. And this is brand new. I am not going to pretend that I know for sure this is going to be the most amazing thing in the world, but there is a software out there that is doing all of this, okay? But they are in beta right now. So as of recording this software company is underway, and it's created by the same creators of Kartra. So they are building out a company called Groove Digital, and Groove Digital is going to have Groove Funnels, a Groove membership area, Groove websites. They're claiming that they're going to have an actual blogging platform. They're doing surveys, they're doing the affiliate program, they're doing the email broadcast, they're doing basically every single one of these categories. And from what I understand, they're building it based on their experience with Kartra. They're building Groove Digital on a faster, more streamlined platform. Okay, so it all seems really exciting, right? I just want to mention to you, I'm going to put a link in the description below for Groove Funnels, Groove Digital, this entire platform that's going to be built out. And I will tell you that as of recording this, there's an opportunity to get lifetime access to this software. I've personally invested in it, as I've invested in every single software you see on this board, and I believe what they're creating is going to be really big. It's not fully built yet. So keep in mind that it's super beta, but if you want to check out that link, this is probably one of those times where you can get in at the ground level of a software that's going to explode and get lifetime access so that you're not paying $100 to $300 and up every single month. So it's pretty cool, it's really exciting, it's brand new, and there's a link below if you want to check that out. All right, guys, so in summation, I really feel like it depends on who you are, where you're at in your business, and what you're really wanting. Are you wanting an all-in-one platform, or are you just wanting specifically some of the categories that we've talked about? That would depend on what kind of software you want. But I would say overall, big picture, Groove is going to be super, super, super exciting. It's in beta right now. And if you're ready to roll on what I believe is the best, most comprehensive all-in-one platform right now, Kartra is the winner. So that's how I'm feeling. I hope this video has been super useful for you. Don't forget, in the description, there's a link to download a free guide of all the essential tools that we use in our business. And I encourage you to click that subscribe button and send any comments or messages to me. My email is in the description, and just let me know what you thought of this video. I hope it was really useful, and I'm cheering you on in your business. No matter what software you use, remember that it's all about taking your skills, your gifts, and your talent and serving the world.